spot. She throwing the. She doing her dance. She counting up bands. She throwing the. She doing her dance. She showing her.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday night basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the starters for Albuquerque. We've got Jalen Brunson, Joel Embiid out there with Clint Capella, and it's Abdul Rahim in at the small forward. And for Sacramento, Weber is out there with Peja Stojakovic. Then it's Divac. Then there's Christie, and it's Bibby in at the point guard. Now here's Brunson. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
Divac misses. Brunson with it. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Releases. And it's Stojakovic missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Brunson. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Sacramento off to a slow start. 6-point game. Deep two from Bibby. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Albuquerque. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Hammers the out.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
Divac in the post.
Albuquerque. Foul. Latrell Sprewell. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Stojakovic kicks to Divac. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Clock at 4 to stop the run. Banking off the glass.
Divac doing work in the paint, just too strong.
And here is Parker. To the middle. Looks for McGrady. Gets it to him. That one falls.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Bibby passes to Stojakovic. Now Divac. Here's Weber. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
The mix of size and athleticism that Chris Weber has allows him to beat the defense right there.
Now Parker. Down low.
Oh, there's that infinite athleticism. McGrady enjoys putting on the show for the fans in the airborne fashion.
Passes it to Weber. The shot that time, not on target. Aldridge with some nice D. Now here's Parker. Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Divac. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
That's what this team wants to see from Divac, imposing your will.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Parker. Nothing on the board. To the inside.
Tracy McGrady. Assistant.
Come on now.
Tony Parker.
And that one is hammered home.
The Kings with a
style.
timeout.
McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Every timeout, a chance to review the
Let's
lineup.
get ready for your Sacramento Dancers.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Pollard, he's checked in for Divac. Turkoglu comes in for Weber. Wallace is checked in for Stojakovic. And it's Jackson in for Bibby.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Johnson with it. Down low. Abdul-Rahim can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob.
Albuquerque foul.
They have to be close
Sharif
to perfect.
The
Abdul-Rahim.
Kings shooting their first free throws of the evening.
First personal
Free throw
foul.
good, Wallace.
Second team foul. At the line for two.
Wallace hits 2 free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Sprewell. Still scoreless. Capella, the pass to Sprewell.
Latrell Sprewell.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Here's Pollard. Here's Jackson. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the pass to Capella. To the middle.
Latrell Sprewell.
Finishes in style with the double clutch jam. Here's Jackson. And the last second attempt
That's the end of the first quarter with the
and
score.
so it's Albuquerque
Sacramento,
in the driver's
10.
seat, up 8 points.
Albuquerque, 18.
Your Sacramento Dancers!
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Albuquerque?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Enzo in the game for Albuquerque. Tracy McGrady is out there with Parker. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Miles in at the 3. Now here is Aldridge. And here is Parker. Shot clock at 6. And Aldridge slams it
LaMarcus
in.
Aldridge.
And Parker terrific in the pick and roll. Just creative in terms of getting his team good looks.
18 feet out. Rebound by Albuquerque. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And
Rudy
slammed
Gobert.
down by Gobert.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
Here's Bibby. And he gets the
Albuquerque
whistle.
foul.
2 free throws coming
Rudy
up.
Gobert.
First trip to the
personal
line
foul.
for him here.
First
And
team
he
foul.
can't get the first one. But he checked in for the King.
Mike Bibby.
Good on the second free throw.
And, you know, one of the things you like about Bibby, he's energetic at the point guard spot and can light you up with his jump shot. This guy is really solid.
Now, here is McGrady. He has 6. And a beautiful feed
Tracy
leads to a
McGrady.
monster jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the score by Albuquerque. Here's Weber. And no good. Aldridge with some nice deep. Now McGrady, 8 points for him. To the paint. Boom,
Tracy
he jams it
McGrady.
straight down.
Assist goes to
Brady has an
LaMarcus
impressive
Aldridge.
vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Now here's Parker. No scoring in this one. Down low, here's Aldridge. And Aldridge slams
LaMarcus
it in.
Aldridge.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is
The Kings with
borderline
a timeout.
ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Brown is checked in for Weber. Stojakovic kicks to Brown. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Deep two from Stojakovic. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Parker passes to McGrady.
Tracy McGrady. Assist from Tony Parker.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Stojakovic kicks to Brown. Jackson against McGrady. Here's Divac. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he could not get that one to go. On contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul.
That's on Peja
First team
Stojakovic.
foul.
Yeah, but I love that
Shooting for Albuquerque. Tony Parker.
And some
2
changes here
shots.
for the Kings. Pollard, he's checked in for Divac. Wallace comes in for Peja Stojakovic. Christie subbed in for Jackson. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Christie, and here's the try.
Out. The freaking
And
foul
contact
call.
on the shot, so
Rudy
he'll be
Gobert.
shooting free throws here.
Second
And, you know,
personal
Christie
foul.
is a
Second
prototype
team
3 and D
foul.
guy. I mean, plays his heart out
Your
at the defensive
Kings.
end and
Doug
can knock down the
Christie.
3, too.
And he sinks the second. There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. Brunson with it. Hasn't made one yet. Embiid. And
Joel
Embiid
Embiid.
throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's Pollard missing. Albuquerque leading by 17. 56 seconds left in the first half. Well placed.
Sharif
Alley-oop pass into the
Abdul-Rahim.
layup.
Talk about execution
Assisted
on the
by
offensive end.
Jalen
They're leaving
Brunson.
nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now, here is Bibby. Up top, Brown. Good work defensively by Capella. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Brunson the pass to Capella. And the dunk by
Clint
Capella.
Capella.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Floats one. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Sprewell. Wallace.
Give
Sharif
them credit. Offensively,
Abdul-Rahim.
they've been the more efficient team.
Well, You know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half. That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And so it's
That's the end of the second quarter with the score. Your Sacramento team, 18, Albuquerque, 39.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the
Albuquerque
route that
calls
it's threatening
timeout.
to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They didn't get too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
Peja Stojakovic is out there with Weber. Then it's Bibby. And there's Christie. And it's Divac in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Rick Adelman. Here's Parker. Pass to McGrady. Fires from deep. That drops. And it
Tracy
comes off an
McGrady,
assist from Parker.
3 points.
Parker's got his 8th assist in the game. Stolen by Miles. To the middle. Here's Howard. McGrady left side. Back to Howard. Pass to Gobert.
Rudy
Slammed up
Gobert.
by Gobert.
Assisted.
This is where
Juwan
Gobert
Howard.
likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Passes it to Weber. Good.
It's a great move, and he catches the
Mike Bibby with the
defense
assist.
completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Parker.
The assist by
Tracy
Parker,
McGrady.
just brilliant. Really seeing his
The
teammates
Kings with a timeout.
Timeout called by the Kings.
trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The Kings making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Some changes for Albuquerque. And here are the Kings now. The pass to Christie. Fires the 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Runs in the pass to Capella. And a dunk by
Clint
Capella.
Capella.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Brunson against Jackson. Pass to Stojakovic. Divac in the post. Capella covering. And Capella sends it back. And here's Brunson. He has yet to score. Capella kicks to Brunson. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Sharif
An
Abdul-Rahim.
alley-oop jam.
Oh, nice recognition.
Jalen
Mark Parker,
Brunson.
he's knowing exactly when to go up for that alley-oop.
Pass to Weber from about 16. And Capella sends it back. And Weber throws it down. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Brunson with it. Divac picks him up. Embiid inside. Jackson on him. That one is good
Joel
from Joel
Embiid.
Embiid.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Jackson. Brunson covering. Divac against Embiid. Clock at 6. And the officials will call the
The
illegal
illegal
screen.
screen.
Beyond
Albuquerque
the
ball.
lead, you could see his feet
Substitution on the court.
on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Pollard, he's checked in for Divac. Turkoglu comes in for Weber, and Wallace subbed in for Stojakovic.
Hey,
Tracy
whatever
McGrady.
adjustments they made
Assist
at
goes to
halftime, they are working
LaMarcus Aldridge.
to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
The shot's good from Christie.
Nice job stopping and rising up on a dime. Christie is a real pro at recognizing how he's being defended and then taking advantage of it.
Outside Aldridge. Back to McGrady. And he jams it with
Tracy
the
McGrady.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And there it is for him. Turkoglu's got his second bucket of the night.
I like to see Turkoglu put it on the deck and take the ball to the rim. Good attack right there.
Outside Aldridge. Back to McGrady. And that one is stuck
Tracy
right
McGrady.
through.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Parker with the steal. Goes up and lays it nice
Tony
and easy.
Parker.
Boy, I tell you, there's a suddenness to Parker that helps him create space in the lane, unlike any other player in the league.
Turkoglu against Aldridge. Unloads from 13. And the Kings check on two more.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Parker passes to Aldridge. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Jackson looking around, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
The third quarter.
The three
with the
quarters
score.
of play all in the books,
Sacramento,
and this one all
30,
but over already.
Albuquerque,
Albuquerque out
62.
front, just dominant. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for Albuquerque.
LaMarcus
Parker
Aldridge.
out there with Tracy McGrady. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Miles into the small forward position. Here's Pollard. Wallace trying to break free. Gobert with the
Ball is
block.
turned over.
No surprise
Waiting
Gobert
seconds
sent
to
that
go.
shot back.
Pollard passes to Smith. Here's Pollard. Second chance shot.
Solid D by the rangy Gobert. Fantastic at positioning himself and distracting shooters.
And
Kings
he gets it to
foul.
go as they
Chucky
call the foul.
Brown.
He's on his way to the
First
line for one
personal
more.
foul.
All right, well, look at how
Shooting
the
for
hustle game
Albuquerque.
has been going for
Tracy
Albuquerque.
McGrady.
Phenomenal
At the line
work
for
on the
one.
defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Wallace, good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
McGrady against Collins. It's good.
Tracy
McGrady's
McGrady.
got 15 points in just the second half.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Miles against Smith. On the money from 12 feet away. Smith's got his first 2 points. And Albuquerque with the possession. Just over a minute
Kings
and a half
foul.
played here in the fourth.
James
And the
Smith.
basket is good, and he's got
First
a chance
personal
here
foul.
for one more at the line. Weber,
Shooting
he's
for
checked in for
Albuquerque.
Pollard.
Tracy.
Free throw good, McGrady.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Passes it to Weber. Gobert pulls it in. It's Gobert with the ball for Albuquerque. Here's McGrady. Count that bucket.
Tracy McGrady.
McGrady's got 32 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Weber gets the bucket.
Weber able to get the board and the
Albuquerque
extra two with
timeout called.
outstanding hustle.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque.
Get loud and make some noise.
And some changes here for the Kings. Divac comes in for Wallace. And Bibby subbed in for Smith. Weber's gone 4 for 9 from the field. Here's McGrady driving to the
Tracy
basket.
McGrady.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling, you can tell.
They get it back. Weber. That's all good, and that's his fifth basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And the wide open shot from Miles. Off target from outside. Now the Kings with it. The pass to Bibby. Inside. Here's Divac. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to
2
finish.
minutes
That's
remaining in the
something
game.
we
2
say
minutes.
about him a lot.
And that one's good.
Tracy McGrady.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
1:43 left to play in the final quarter. To the inside, Miles. And then Miles
Darius
with the
Miles.
dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys.
Yes,
I mean,
Bibby.
if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
McGrady against Collins. 2 free throws
Sacramento
coming up,
foul.
and they call the shooting
Richard
foul.
Collins.
Meeting the
First
defense with
personal
power.
foul.
McGrady holds
Third team
nothing
foul.
back and finishes.
At the line for
Free
Albuquerque.
throw good,
Tracy
McGrady.
McGrady.
And some changes here
taking
for
2
the
shots.
Kings. Pollard, he's checked in for Divac. Turkoglu comes in for Weber, and it's Jackson in for Collins. And here are the Kings now. The 15-footer. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's McGrady. Uses both hands to shut it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
The assist by
He
Mike
seems to have
Bibby.
a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's McGrady. And it is flushed
Tracy
down with a
McGrady.
nice jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Jackson, that's good.
And you can appreciate the fight
Albuquerque
now,
timeout
but
called.
it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque.
Please give a big round
They're up by 38. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tracy McGrady.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Now to come in here
Sharif
facing a hostile
Abdul-Rahim.
crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
Cannot afford to give Abdul-Rahim prime-time real estate inside because he's dunking it on top of your head if you do.
Jackson misses. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
It's stolen by Turkoglu. And Capella sends it down.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding
for
at
your
using his
Kings.
length and athleticism to block
Charles
shots.
Wallace. Doug Christie.
Wallace the pass to Pollard. And the shot goes in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's the
Sharif
dunk to finish it off.
Abdur-Rahim.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
That's the
Numbers
end
don't
of the
always tell
game.
the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint
Thanks
the
for
picture
coming
here.
out
I
to
mean, he's got
support your
everybody
team.
involved.
Make sure to get
And
home
so
safely, and we'll see you at the
takes
next
the
sporting
win.
event.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?